Hi, my name is Luronda Joy. Welcome to our home. I have the privilege of just quickly sharing with you today something I'm personally very passionate about, and that is the Shaklee 180 program. Now, of course, we don't claim to cure or diagnose anybody's situations, but we are excited about the power of this weight management system. You know, in this country today, 70% of the people are overweight, and many of them find themselves even in the morbidly obese category. And that is probably, if you boiled it all down to one situation, if we could really help eliminate one serious health issue in this country, if we could help people control their weight, if they could find a way to feel better and to lose weight or to maintain weight in a positive way, that would change their lives. And so I have my dear friend, Debbie Underwood, here with us. Debbie is my business leader. She is my friend. I respect her opinion. She's also medically trained. She's a physical therapist. She's absolutely brilliant with the Shaklee products, has a great deal of experience with them. And so Debbie, there's some reasons why this not only is a well-rounded program, but there's some really powerful, reasons why this is different than anything else on the market.
Yes, absolutely. And when we look at Shaklee 180, we talked about a weight management program, and that's what's significantly different about this program than most others on the market. We have a program where you can help to maintain your muscle balance in your body, or you can actually help to lose fat in your body. That's terribly important because we're not talking 70% of the population, we're talking 100% of the population needs to do that, because if you're not worried about losing weight, you're worried about maintaining the muscle that you've worked so hard to maintain. So that's what Shaklee 180 is all about. But let me tell you a little bit about what puts Shaklee in a whole different area than any other product range out there. First of all, I want to tell you that everything in our products is from natural sources, meaning that we don't have any artificial sweeteners or colors, we don't have any preservatives, we are gluten-free, lactose-free, and we use non-genetically modified protein within our products. So that's a big deal, because everything else you look out there, you're going to find artificial sweeteners, you're going to find colorings and preservatives and flavorings in there that aren't totally natural, and that creates a problem with a lot of people. So first of all, I want you to look at the product and how it works. If we take just this shake here, this smoothie mix here, which it absolutely tastes fantastic, by the way, this is the cafe latte. But what you will find in here is a very good balance between protein, fiber, the right essential fats in there, along with smart carbohydrates that break down slowly over time. What this means to you is that this product has a very low glycemic index. In other words, it doesn't spike your blood sugar so that you release insulin, and of course we all know that releasing insulin means gathering fat round the middle, not something we want to do. And Shaklee, through scientific research, found that by adding leucine to this particular recipe here, that we're going to help you to go into muscle building or fat burning mode. Now, isn't that where everybody in America wants to be? Building muscles, burning fat. So that's why our particular program is good for everybody. Now, we have two different programs, and I want Luronda just to tell you a little bit about some of her personal experiences with using a maintenance program, which we call the Lean and Healthy program.
Well, I love the Lean and Healthy program because not everybody needs to lose a bunch of weight, and probably the best instance of this is my husband, who is a roofing contractor. He's very lean. He wears the same pant size he did when we got married 28 years ago. So, I mean, he's kept himself in great shape and he works physically hard. But here's the thing, he needs a protein-rich breakfast. He needs something he can do quickly. He needs something that will sustain him, even though he's physically working very hard, all the way through till lunch. And that's what we found with the Lean and Healthy kit, is that he can have a shake in the morning. And by the way, the same thing with my 19-year-old college sophomore. He does this as well. In the summers, he works with his daddy roofing, and he does the exact same thing in the morning. We can mix a very powerful protein, that long, like Debbie's talking about, sustained carbohydrate release program, and this keeps him completely satiated through lunch, and it gives him energy, and it helps protect that lean muscle mass. And so the combination of two shakes, which is a full month's breakfast, and the Vitalizer, which has not just your vitamins and your minerals, but it also has all of your fish oils, your omegas. It has your probiotic in it. This is an amazing product in and of itself, and is part of just this lean and healthy program. This right here is a really powerful way for him to maintain energy and to protect that lean muscle mass, even though it's not really a big deal for him to lose weight.
No, absolutely. So that's great for everybody.
Right.
If you're wondering how you, as a fit and healthy person, can fit with the 180 program, that's exactly what we would recommend. And of course, the Vitalizer is customizable. You can have the Vitalizer Woman for young reproductive women, and then you have the Vitalizer Men for younger men who are really concerned about their muscle health, their joint health, and it helps them with prostate health too, which is really important. Now, if you're in that slightly older group, just slightly older, that's over the age of 50, then you would need to have our Vitalizer Gold. And honestly, you're going to get the best bang for your buck with the Vitalizer Gold, because in there are all the extra nutrients that you need as you age gracefully, right? So you're going to get your coenzyme Q10 in there, you're going to get extra antioxidants, extra vitamin D3, extra calcium that you need because you're aging gracefully, right?
Of course.
Let me go over to the 180 turnaround kit, because this is where I needed to be, and I still need to be as well. I'm working on losing fat, because like most people over the age of 40, in fact like most of America actually, and this is the worrying thing, is seeing very young people now gathering a lot of fat around the abdomen, which we all know, we've been taught so much that this is unhealthy fat that we really don't need to keep hanging on our bodies. We've got to get rid of it. And what we found is that the turnaround kit is an excellent way to very simply integrate this into your life so that you can effectively lose the fat and maintain 100% of your muscle. And if you happen to add a little exercise to your program, you can actually build up your muscle while you're losing the fat. Now, this is especially important because the leucine in this particular program is going to help to boost you like your hormones may not be right now, to get you into that fat burning mode. So how does this work? Okay, in the morning, we suggest that you shake up a smoothie, and you can mix this with skim milk. Use one of our amazing shakers, which is very well priced. You can use that, or you can use almond milk, soy milk, you can use coconut milk, or even water, whichever fits with your preference. Then in the morning, you're also going to take one of our metabolic boost. And this is another natural ingredient product that's going to help to put you into that fat burning mode so that you are completely satiated, satisfied until it comes to lunchtime. Then you have a choice. You can either do another shake for lunch along with your little boost, or you can take one of our meal replacement bars. And when I tasted these meal replacement bars, I could not believe that this was healthy, right?
So good.
They are really good, and we all have our favorites, and we have two different flavors right now. We have the blueberry and almond, or we have the peanut butter and chocolate, and both are absolutely delicious, absolutely satisfying and filling. So when you take this, you're going to get over 20 grams of protein with this, along with your boost, and that's your lunchtime meal. Now, we all know as the afternoon wears on, we tend to get a little hungry because most people go from about midday to the evening before they have their meal. So there's a need for a snack because you've got to keep feeding the furnace. So we have snack bars that are available, and these come in 3 different flavors: chocolate, peanut butter, or lemon cranberry. Again, all very delicious. They're going to give you over 10 grams of protein along with the right fats, fibers and carbohydrates. And in the afternoon, we also suggest that you, like the British, take your afternoon energizing tea. And if you're a sweet tooth, we have the pomegranate tea, which is naturally sweetened with stevia, or if you prefer, we have the green tea mix here, which is unsweetened. So we have everything for every flavor, every taste. When you put this whole program together, we found in a clinical study that people using this over 90 days lost an average of about 15 pounds. But most importantly is the inches that you lose around your middle. So when you start this program, get your tape measure out, because you're going to measure inches of fat melting away.
You are, and we have personal stories that are just amazing of how this has changed people's lives. I love the fact that this is basically less than $3 a meal, right? I mean, it's so affordable, it's so real. Those bars travel so easily. You can throw them in your purse, your briefcase, your knapsack, whatever you're carrying with you, and it's just, you've got lunch right with you. And I don't know about you, but that's the cheapest lunch I can think of. You can't go into even fast food and have a lunch for that. So the whole idea of this incorporating into your life is just so empowering. I don't want to forget to share with you, because either of these kits, when you incorporate them into your life, you actually get a Shaklee 180 tracking system that is an app that is absolutely amazing. It actually tracks every calorie you put in, every calorie you burn from exercise. There are prizes available when you just upload your statistics and set your goals. There's amazing accountability through this. You can do it on your smartphone, on your iPad. You can really keep track of what's going on and be encouraged by others. There's phone calls, there's meetings you can get involved in. You can make this a full business, or you can just use it to change your life. But whatever you do, you need to create your own 180 story and be empowered by it. And even if you got really excited about it and took it to something that really became a business, which we have lots and lots of people doing, you can actually win amazing trips to places like Paris and cruises and Nashville, and you can win amazing prizes like blenders and all kinds of electronics just for participating, just for setting your goals and then having the gumption to see them through. And we just think with this program, there's not a better way to do that. So
absolutely.
We just encourage you, have your own 180 story. Come join us, and I think you're just going to be blown away at how good you feel.